It is 7 AM Saturday morning. I'm just about to head up to FlyFit to get a list session done and some mobility. This is one of the hardest parts about living in Ireland and getting up early in the morning. Look at this. That weather is horrible. Anyway, it's gotta be done. Every morning, wake up to this big mush. Good morning. Anyway, going in raw in this session and no caffeine. So let's see how this one works out. This morning I am meeting Shane Rice. He is a fellow YouTuber and online coach, and we're going to hit a training session and do a little bit of Q&A, so that's going to be interesting. So catch you guys up in the gym. 45 minutes cardio done, and now time for mobility. Alright guys, so just home, and I am just about to get a little bit of breakfast. So what I'm planning is some protein. So I'm going to kind of guesstimate that's about enough. I'm kind of guesstimating all of my food in terms of like quantities and portion sizes. Yeah, I'm just kind of eyeballing it at the minute, which is fucking great. I'm also gonna have 2 of these like protein balls that my client made me. There's the macros on them. I'll see if I can get the recipe off her and post it in the comment section below so that you guys can actually try them, but they are so good. 2 scoops of birthday cake whey impact protein into probably about maybe 50 to 75 grams of oats, and while I'm doing that I have Sigma Nutrition on blast. So just on my way out for session number 2 of the day. Heading up to FlyFit now to meet Shane.
Yo, my name is RiceLifestyle, and you're probably wondering why the hell am I on Aaron Smith's YouTube? What is that spot? Basically, what I'm an online coach, okay? I've been doing this for the last year. I've been doing a load of collabs in the past. My main niche is GAA, okay? If you're someone that follows Aaron and is mad into GAA, Gaelic football, then check out my YouTube videos. I've done collabs with Ron O'Neill, who plays for Tyrone. I've done collabs with Aaron Kernan, who plays for Crossglen and Armagh. So they've been my big videos in the past. I also document everything I do regarding GAA and Championship. So what I want to do here, I've been following Aaron for the last year or so, and I always said I'd love to get up to Fly Fitting Swords and get a workout with them. So today's the day that we're going to do a chest and back. What we're going to do, we're going to do bench for the incline, and also some flies, press ups, mix it about, nothing too serious. And then we're going to dive into back, do different horizontal rows, do vertical rows, all this sort of stuff. We're going to do a bit of an edit. I hope Aaron does a bit of an edit. So check me out on all my social media platforms. That's basically what I am. An online coach at my own website, RiceLifestyle.com. Check me out on Instagram. It'll probably all be in the description box. We're going to tell them to put them in, okay? So check it out, enjoy the edit.
So, as you can see, Fly Fit is getting renovated. So we have a very limited amount of equipment, very limited amount of space. So you've only this little space to work with here. So I'm going to show you guys a workout that you can do with very minimal equipment. This boy's going to take me through it. So we're starting a decline bench. How many sets?
Go for about 8 to 10 reps and see how many sets. 5, 3, 4 sets.
Sounds good. Worst part of the workout.
Fucking cardio.
3 flights of stairs.
Cardio.
So workout done and dusted. Gym got a bit too busy to be filming and people were just crowding all around us, so it was a bit shitty. But what we'll do is we'll put the full workout in the description box below so you guys can try it. So plan now is to head back to the house, grab some food and do a little Q&A with this man.
Yeah, see that goes. Loads of questions come in through Instagram, which is great, and I've got also a few on Snapchat as well, so I'll open them up and we'll answer them, and hope you enjoy it.
Buzzing.
Yeah, we put up the Instagram there during the week, so basically a lot of people go back to me here, and I also put up a Snapchat there about an hour ago, and I have a couple of them to go through.
Awesome.
So the first question is, foods recommended to keep size but lose body fat.
Right,
so you want to dive in there?
Well, for me it would be more so the carbohydrate end of things. I would be looking at quite a high carbohydrate content in your diet. The reason being is that carbohydrates fuel your muscles to be able to work harder. So I would be looking at, like, obviously your calorie balance has to equate. So like you can't be just, you know, shoveling a ton of calories in and not kind of monitoring things. But I would be going along the end of quite a high carbohydrate diet, a sort of low fat, moderate protein and a high calorie diet, because again your energy, you need a sort of high energy output.
Yeah, I'm the same regarding GAA. I always put anyone to go for a high carbohydrates, because obviously you're going to need your carbohydrates to get through GAA. What suits me is a low fat and a high carb, like.
Awesome.
So I really track exactly the calories in, calories out to keep your size. And just being a small deficit but have enough carbs in your diet.
Yeah, for sure, big time. I would agree with that.
I have a serious sweet tooth and love junk food. What's the best way to cut down on these and eat healthier foods? From my point of view, I love sweet foods, but I eat sweets during the week.
Like I have to say, like I coming from a background, I've really sort of shitty history with food, and so I come from a background of binge eating disorder. I don't know if you know, but I come from a background of binge eating disorder, and I also come from a background of what would be deemed as, you would call it non-purging bulimic.
Okay.
So it means that I used to like overeat loads of junk food and overeat and binge and go nuts, but then instead of like obviously sticking my fingers down my throat, I would over-exercise.
Okay.
So I would undereat and then over-exercise for hours on end. So I would go to the gym for 3 hours and do like 3 hours cardio, and then I would go back later on that evening and do like
Yes.
So like I would over-exercise to try and compensate for the overconsumption of calories.
Right, okay.
So what I would say to do coming from that end of things is that you don't want to build a relationship whereby you have a good and a bad list. So you don't want to kind of go, right, well this is the good list and I can have all of these, and you know, this is the bad list and I can't have any of these.
Exactly. You want to be flexible. Like, you don't want to say there's no such thing as cutting foods out of your diet.
Big time.
Like last night in the last video I had pizza. You just need to be smart. Yeah. You need to have techniques where you can fit stuff in.
Oh, how's that?
Because if you're cutting out for 2 weeks, no chocolate, you're doing great. You're telling everyone have no chocolate.
Yeah.
A party comes up and there's a table full of sweets, and you literally have 2 pieces of chocolate. You're like, oh fuck it, I blow this day out of the water. I'll start again tomorrow. You don't just blow the whole day, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's what it's all about, because you want your diet to be sustainable as possible.
Hands down.
So you do incorporate foods that you love. I would never tell anyone not to eat.
Oh, and at the same time, like, you know, you also want to have a life.
Yeah, same as alcohol too.
Like, I'm sure you go out with your missus and, like, you know, you go out for nights out and you have a few jars, or you know, you go out, or you have, you know, you go out and you go for a meal with your dinner, or you go for a meal with your missus, or even, like, you know, coming over to your granny's on a Sunday.
Yeah, you don't be taking their food scales or
you know, like, you know, how many carbs in that granny, you know, like, it's like, come on.
As time goes on, like with your diet, there's techniques and there's ways you can incorporate foods you love and sugary foods.
What I would do is definitely use an app like MyFitnessPal, because it will get you a little bit more clued into what's going into your body, what's in certain foods, because if you're not kind of, I suppose, if you're unaware of what's in certain foods, well then you'll kind of be a little bit lost in. So I would definitely use an app.
Especially for 1 or 2 weeks and 3 weeks. Track your foods, weigh your foods out, get a gist of what's in foods and portion size and stuff. It'll really help in the long run.
And you'll basically make more informed choices.
Here's a question here from myself. Should GAA players train hypertrophy or strength to gain mass? Probably have to start off with your starting point. If you're looking to build muscle, then obviously in your compound lifts, you start and do strength, you know what I mean? Work between, you know, reps of 4 to 6. I always try and hammer home compound movements, because people always go into isolation movements for GAA, and realistically there's like literally 5 or 6 exercises in GAA that you need to be, you know, laying down, and there is Olympic lifts as well. If you go to talk to any strength conditioning coach, that's working with big, you know, teams in the country, you know, all the county teams, that really hammer home your compound movements, your squats, your deadlifts, your bench. And if you're working for strength, you know, 3 to 4 to 5 sets of 4 to 6, then it'll all come, like, you know. So you just want to basically hit as many muscle fibers in your body, and then compound movements are going to do it, like.
I agree.
When's the best time to take creatine and BCAAs, and should I take them on days I'm not going to the gym? If you want to dive into that one.
Yeah, so creatine is, there's this whole sort of, like, I suppose, stigma around creatine. Creatine is probably the most researched, from my knowledge, it is the most researched supplement in supplement history. Yeah. So, you know, it is one of those ones that it has, and people say, like, you know, about creatine monohydrate, creatine at the Leicester, you know, all these different strands of creatine. Creatine monohydrate is the best. It's
the cheapest.
It's the cheapest and it's the best. It just works. Yeah. People also say, you know, that there's, you know, you gotta load and you gotta do, you know, 20 grams a day for X amount of time. I don't. I just take a step.
Take 5 grams a day.
Yeah. Your body naturally produces 2 to 3 grams.
Okay.
Anyway, naturally every day. So you only need to kind of top that up to maybe 5 grams. I'd probably take it up to maybe 10 grams if I'm on a cut, because what I want to do is
just hold as much muscle.
Hold as much muscle, and I want to be so. The whole idea of creatine is to drive nutrients into the, as what you would say, intracellular, so into the cell, into the muscle cell. So drive more nutrients, drive more glycogen, which is your carbohydrates, and drive more water. So a sort of more hydrated cell and a more efficient cell is going to work better in the gym. So essentially that's what you want to do. So I would take it up on cuts.
The best time, like, personally, I don't think there's a better time to take it, as long as I get it in that day.
For sure, yeah. And again, it's more of a sort of, like, people say, you know, take 5 grams before and 5 grams after. You know, it takes, you know, God knows how many hours for your body to assimilate that and get it into the muscle cells and get it straight, you know, through your gut and into the blood and then into your muscle cells. So,
like, I take creatine every single morning. It's just convenient, because I take all my vitamins in that time. You know, I throw it into a shake if I'm making a fruit shake, whatever. It's just convenient.
One of the things that I do is I have, like, a big 2 litre, so like a big 2 litre bottle. So I have like 5 grams in this, and I kind of just top the water up as I go along during the day, and then just sip away at it throughout the day. And then that just kind of keeps a constant flow throughout the day.
And days not going to the gym?
That's when you're recovering. So you need it even more then. So your branched chain amino acids and your creatine, keep taking them same amount on your days off, because obviously that's when you're doing nothing. So you're going to be recovering more on that day. So you're gonna utilize those nutrients, and you're gonna utilize those amino acids far better.